Hey guys, Andy here, and today we have a little bit of a different video for the channel. These are going to be brands and products on my nice list. And what I mean by that are, these are all the things that I want to try in the upcoming year. So if you want to hear all the brands slash products with the upcoming pictures of things that I just want to try that are on my radar for the next year and just have a little conversation about it, figure 'tis the season for the naughty nice list, then just stay tuned. As always, everything I'm wearing will be listed in the description box, as well as if you like makeup unboxings or project painting content with a little bit of horror sprinkled in, please consider subscribing because I would love to have you here. And let's go ahead and get on into today's chatty video. Alright, so we're going to start with the first brand, which is About Face. And I picked two different products here, and that's going to be the Matte Fluid Eye Paint as well as the Cheek Freak Blush Balm. I pretty much want to try everything from About Face, but these are the first two products that like really jump out to me, and these two shades specifically as well. That green just is beautiful, but I can't pull the trigger on a matte eye paint because I don't use liquid eyeshadows, and I just don't know if I would use a matte eye paint, but that color, oh, it just, and this purple, I need a cream blush in a purple, so this just floors me. So for all of these brands, these are just going to be beautiful things that I really, really want to try. So everything from this brand, from About Face, but these two things very specifically. Next, I'm not going to put a lot of skincare on here, but there are going to be a few brands, and we have two right back to back. So first, as you see on the screen, this is Beekman 1802. Goat milk is really good for sensitive skin. Not that I have sensitive skin, but I do have acne prone skin, and I feel like goat milk would it'd be very soothing, and just the aesthetic of this brand is gorgeous. I want to feel, in 2024, I really want to spoil myself. I want to feel luxe, and that's what this just gives me, those vibes. And then from Belief, I tried a little sample of their Aqua Bomb, and I actually have some things coming. I'm not going to say too much, but you'll be seeing a Sephora and an Ulta haul coming soon. So a bunch of these things you will actually be getting reviews on very, very soon. But I loved that little sample, so it just put Belief on the map. For me, I've heard good things about them forever, but price is my biggest complaint when it comes to these brands, that I just can't afford a lot of them, generally speaking. So $38 for a moisturizer for me, like, that's crazy when the e.l.f. moisturizer is perfectly good for like $8. So, but I want to spoil myself in the next year. Like, that's what I want to do. So this is a nice little set from Belief. This is not the one that I picked up. I think I picked up the other one, but still. Next, from ColourPop. I love ColourPop, but I have not tried any of their complexion products. So I do really want to try their foundation, as you see here. I've heard just fantastic things across the board about this foundation, so this is on my list to try, as well as, like, look at this palette. I know this has been out for, like, if not 2 years, at least a year now, but there's just something about these dusty tones that just, it gets me. So I need to try this. I need to. I can't get it out of my head. Every time I see it on Ulta's website, I'm like, I need to try that. From Fenty, you guys know how much I love my Matchstick, the bronzer. I have it in the shade Amber. I want to try some other products from the brand. This is one of them. This is the Cheeks Out Freestyle Cream Blush. I just want to try this formula. I know I like the Matchsticks, so I want to try the potted formula. And this shade specifically, Pebble Poppin', I'm really getting into pinks, so I kind of want to try that. As well as this Bright Fix Eye Brightener. I've heard mixed reviews about this, but I'm getting into eye brighteners, and I would love to just give that a shot. And I've really found in reorganizing my makeup that I'm lacking in the bronzer category, and I know that I like that cream matchstick, so I'd love to try the powder bronzer from Fenty. Also, if you guys have any comments, thoughts, recommendations on any of these products that I'm mentioning, please leave them down below because I love hearing from you. That would be fantastic. Next, a little random, but this is from Got To Be. This is their Glued Brow and Edge Gel. This is just their hair gel in a tube with a spoolie. And no brow glue that I've ever tried can keep my brows up because I have thicker, more full brows. So I've heard from some other big brow gals that this works. So I gotta try it. Half Magic. I want to try everything from the brand. That is a running theme from a lot of these brands that are on this list. On my little nice list here that I want to try everything from the brand. But very specifically, this glitter puck. I need to put that on my eyeballs. As well as like these eyeshadow singles. I want to dip my grubby little mitts in these. They're so unique to me. And I don't know why. Maybe it's the packaging that's suckering me in. But there's something about Half Magic Beauty that I need to try. Hourglass. Hourglass is a big one that, like, money, the price point, no. And the fact that, like, up until this year they have, and even this year they still aren't catering to deeper skin tones, that's a problem. But the jellyfish one that they came out with this year, I wanted so badly. Every year that they come out with these holiday palettes, I want one, because they're beautiful. And I feel like I'm missing out on these gorgeous powders. So I want to try one so badly. The Vanish Concealer as well as the Ambient Soft Glow Foundation. I have both of these up here. I've heard fantastic things. And I really want to try more complexion products over the next year. So that's going to be a running theme throughout this video as well. You're going to see a lot of complexion products on this list. So that is definitely something I want to try. From KVD, these are some odd ones. So this is the pomade. This shade specifically, because I would use it more like a potted liner. I'm not going to use that shade as a pomade. And then also the Dazzle Stick. I wanted these Dazzle Sticks when they came out, and I just never pulled the trigger because when they came out, I believe it was still Kat Von D's brand, whereas now it's just KVD. So I really, really want to try them because they're gorgeous. Speaking of gorgeous, from Nabla, I think there's 3 of these, but I just picked the one of these glitter palettes because I still love pressed glitters. I know I'm of the minority in that opinion, but I want all of them. They are absolutely beautiful. And then I found this Angel Aura Face Serum Primer. There's something about this that when I've seen this applied on people that it's gorgeous on the skin, and I need it. NARS. NARS is another brand. I've tried a couple things and I really enjoy them, and I've heard good things about this. I know they have their potted concealer, but I'm not a fan of potted concealers, but I really do love a radiant concealer, so I want to try this, as well as this bronzer. I've heard fantastic things about this bronzer, and I love cream bronzers, so I really want to try this. From my Natasha Denona, do I need this blue palette? Absolutely not. I know the Trio Chrome is not revolutionary, but there's just something about the tones of this palette and how it's laid out. I want it. I think it's pretty and I want it. The High Glam Concealer. I've heard some people say that this was their favorite concealer of 2023, so I need to try it. The Yucca palette. I wanted this from the minute it came out. These are my tones. These like grungy, mustardy yellows and greens, and I need it. I need this palette. I cannot wait. I love it. It's beautiful. Nude Stix. I have tried a few things from Nude Stix, and everything I've tried has been wonderful. So this is a foundation that it's a tint, and I've tried a few tints and I've enjoyed them. So this one's it's on my radar. From Pat McGrath. I think a lot of her eyeshadows are on my list, but there are 2 specifically. This, for their quad, I think that this arrangement is really pretty. And then for the Mothership, this Moonlit Seduction, I think is just stunning. If I was going to pay that luxury price, these are the 2 palettes that I would spend that price on, personally. First, Shiseido. I know I don't need these, but everyone talks about how luxurious and how beautiful these feel, and I for the one time, want to get them. And I know that they say you can find these at like TJ Maxx and Marshalls, but I've never found them. at any of the ones around me. So like, still on the hunt for them, but I just, for the one time, want to buy them and feel that luxuriousness. Uoma Beauty. I love the Walmart line that she came out with. It was fantastic. I loved everything from it. So I want to try the actual Uoma Beauty line. So I have the foundation here. I'd love to try the eyeshadows. I have just, those are the two main things that I would have to try first, but I'd love to try the entire line. Next, from Charlotte Tilbury, of course, I have the setting spray, because that's just, I hear such high marks from the setting spray. And then this was from Holiday, this mini Blush and Glow. I just think the color of this is so cute, and I've heard actually pretty nice things. So I think it's pretty. I would love to give that a try. And then I've heard really good things about this cream bronzer. And again, I'm in the market. I need a good cream bronzer. This looks nice. And it's, from what I've seen, it's huge. So I'm here for that. Danessa Myricks, another brand. Give me the whole brand. One of everything, please. I'll take it all. But these are the Color Fix Eye, Cheek, and Lip Waterproof Pigments. Any color. I'll just take it. Then we have the Chrome Flakes. I want to try this texture. Like, I want to feel... 2024 is going to be the year of, I want different textures. I want to play with my makeup. So I definitely want to give these a try, as well as this Twin Flames liquid eyeshadow. Again, I want to experiment, different colors, different textures. I want to really get in my makeup this year. Then we have House Labs from Lady Gaga. I have the bronzer here, the blush, and then of course the eye, cheek, and lip pigments, and a eye pencil. So these are all the eyeliner and the pigment. I would love those shades, but any shade really. And the bronzer and blush, need it. I would love a highlight. I actually have their foundation little trio things that I haven't even tried yet, but House Labs is another one of those brands that just, give me one of everything. Put it on a platter, please. I will gladly take it from you. LYS Beauty. This is one of those bronzers that it's not that expensive, but I've heard just amazing things about it, and I definitely need to give it a try. I like stick bronzers. This is the bronzer that I compare everything to, because it's just the one that I love, but I want to try it. As well as this brightening concealer. I've heard good things about the formula, so I need it, as well as the foundation there. I would love to have that as a combo, and it's not that expensive for being a Sephora brand, which is what I love. As well as this skin gripping serum primer. I love the Milk makeup primer, so I'd love to try this gripping primer and see how it stacks up. From Makeup Forever, we have the Undetectable Longwear Foundation. I've never tried anything from Makeup Forever, but I've heard that this is a really nice foundation that's going to last all day, and not that I need that, but I want to try it. This Starlit Diamond Powder just screams something I would want. Just give me that bit of radiance with a powder. It looks beautiful. I want it. Milk Makeup. I need this primer. The Pore Eclipse Mattifying Blurring Primer. I need that. I am oily. Need it. Also, I want to try, I told you how much I love the Hydro Grip Primer. I've never tried the setting spray. I want to try it. It's on my list. Then we have some more bouginess from Merit. I want to try, again, whole brand. But we have the Complexion Foundation Stick. We have the Flush Cheek Balms. I would love to try everything, but those are like the top two. I'd love to try those. They scream luxury, pretty beauty to me, but also like that clean girl, running out the door, throw it in my purse makeup, and I kind of want to get into that. From One Size, another brand I want to try things from. These 3D blush trios. These are beautiful to me. I want to try them. Again, the textures. The Secure the Sweat Primer. I'm oily. We need it. We need to try it. Mattifying Waterproof Setting Spray. Need it. Gotta try it. Rare Beauty. That's bronzer stick. I've heard is just throw the money. Gotta try it. Highlighter. The liquid and the powder one. I want both of them. I want to try them both. I need them on my face. The liquid blush. You guys know how much I like a liquid cream blush. I have never tried these. Why don't I have these in my arsenal? I need these in my arsenal. That is a travesty. Alright, so I'm getting ahead of myself, but I need these Rare Beauty formulas in my arsenal. Why do I not have them? That is the problem. Too Faced. So we have the Born This Way concealer. I have tried a tiny sample of the Born This Way foundation, but I've never tried the concealer, and I want to try that. I have tried the bronzers, but these Cloud Crush blurring blushes just look adorable. I want them. I want them so bad. The Moon Crush highlighter. I have heard that this is just like really good, especially for Too Faced. So I want it. I want it, I want it, I want it. I think it's pretty. I like the packaging. I want it. I think it's cute. For Tower 28, this Rescue Facial Spray, I want this specifically for skincare because I just feel like that's where this would be better personally. The Serum Concealer, that just sounds like all things I would like, so I want to try that. This Redness Recovery Moisturizer, I have rosacea. Sounds like something that I would absolutely love. And then I want to try this highlight balm and then the Bronzino bronzer because those just, again, textures, creams, those sound like something that I would enjoy. Westman Atelier, that is a brand that, again, bougie, fancy, treat yourself. I would love to try a little bit of everything, but the contour stick, the blush stick, the highlight stick, and the foundation are all things. These are the 4 things. Like, if I was going to try things, that would be the first, of course. The foundation, because a base, but then bronzer, blush, highlight, a little bit of everything. And that is everything. Those are all the brands that are on my nice list. Those are all the products that I would like to try over the coming year here. Will I try them all? Who's to say? I know I will be trying some over 2024, but I'm sure I won't get to all of them. As always, if you tried any of these, if you have any positive, negative, aloof opinions about any of these products or the brands themselves, please leave them down below. I would love to hear them. If you've bought any of these and, give me your opinions before I buy them. I would love to know. I am also doing next week, you will be seeing a what's on my naughty list, products and brands that I have absolutely no interest in buying. So stay tuned for that video as well. And I hope you guys enjoyed this more chatty style of just things on my wish list per se. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.